The song resonated with the process of preparing for this. It resonated with what I was coming here to say. It resonated with me. So I decided to be really super brave and share this little piece of inspiration with you, armed with just this blue ukulele and its rainbow strap, and my singing voice, which I'm going to apologize for in advance. So, I give you Amanda Palmer's In My Mind. In my mind, in the future, 5 years from now, I'm 120 pounds, and I never get hungover, because I will be the picture of discipline, never minding what state I'm in, and I'll be a good defensive driver. It's funny how I imagine that I could be that person now, but it does not seem to have happened. Maybe I've just forgotten how to see. I'm not exactly the person that I thought I'd be. And in my mind, when I'm old, I am beautiful, planting tulips and vegetables, which I will mindfully watch over, not like me now. I'm so dizzy with everything that I don't look at anything, but I'm sure I'll look when I am older. And it's funny how I imagine that I could be that person now. That's not what I want, but that's what I wanted, but I'd be giving up somehow. How strange to see. I don't want to be the person that I want to be. And in my mind, I imagine so many things that aren't really happening. And when they put me in the ground, I'll start counting the living, saying I haven't finished yet. I still have a tattoo yet that says I'm living in the moment. And it's funny how I imagine that I could win this winless fight. Maybe it isn't all that funny, 'cause I've been fighting all my life. But maybe I have to think it's funny if I want to live before I die. Maybe it's funniest of all to think I'll die before I actually see. I am exactly the person that I want to be. Fuck yes! I am exactly the person that I want to be. And I'm a badass for good. And I have secrets. It's a big one. Are you ready? Yeah. When I look around this room, all I see is badass potential. Everyone can become a badass for good. That's the secret. When I look around this room, I see so much latent greatness, it is mind-boggling. You all just gotta let it out. And that's how I did it. That's how I went from badass potential to badass reality. I let it out. Being a badass for good starts with a great idea, and I know that everyone has at least one great idea. Mine is Carnival Ninjas. What are Carnival Ninjas? Evolving. Because my path to embracing my inner badass has been one of evolution. My evolution started as all the best ones do in a bar. A patron challenged everyone within earshot to come up with the most oxymoronic statement you could think of. Mine, Carnival Ninjas. It's a delightful juxtaposition. Carnivals are loud, over-the-top, colorful celebrations of life. Ninjas are silent, efficient, dark harbingers of death. When I woke up the next morning, not hungover, I'm happy to report, Carnival Ninjas was an itch I couldn't scratch. I had something, I just didn't know what. It would have been easy to ignore the itch, but something was telling me not to. Something was telling me that this itch was what I was on this planet to do. So I lived with my itch for a few days, carried it around, wrote about it, doodled it, talked about it, dreamt about it, and what I came to was this. Carnival ninjas are stealthy purveyors of art and love who leave a swath of beauty and wonder in their wake, and I was going to be one. It was the holidays. The fiend, my now nearly 10-year-old daughter, and I made a stack of cards. They carried highly decorated messages of love. They told people how awesome they are. They reminded people how beautiful they are. They affirmed for people that, yes, the world is a better place with you in it. We went to the Maine Mall parking lot on a Saturday afternoon in December. We crept from car to car, slipping cards under windshield wipers. I hummed the Mission Impossible theme song. Dun, 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 dun. The fiend told me to cut it out. We went back to the car and waited. And then we spotted our first victim. She trudged, laden with heavy bags full of holiday cheer toward her car. She saw the card. She rolled her eyes. She snatched it from the windshield, and she read it. And she looked up. Looked left. Looked right. Read it again. And smiled. A really big smile. Epic win! Consumers transformed into blushing happy humans before our very eyes, over and over. I went home and I started leaving Carnival Ninja love notes everywhere I went. The coffee shop, the YMCA, the grocery store, Walmart. Sometimes they were on origami paper cranes, sometimes they were on Post-its. Sometimes they got taped to the wall and sometimes they got slipped into a bag. I stopped waiting around for the reaction. I had far too much love and happiness to spread around and only so much time. This is where the "and they all lived happily ever after" should go. But evolution doesn't work that way. When I discovered my greatness and unleashed it on the world for the first time, I felt fantastic. Unstoppable, invincible, for a little while. Then a big bad unwelcome guest made a house call. Fear. Fear showed up on my doorstep in its Sunday best with a bouquet of questions. What if they don't like it? What if this is a terrible idea? What if this doesn't work? What if they don't get it? What if they don't even notice? Who the hell do you think you are? And I had no answers. So I got scared. And when I get scared, I build obstacle courses. I couldn't possibly get started until I have a mission statement / vision statement / statement of purpose / justification for existence. I couldn't possibly get started until I have a functioning website. After the holidays, this fall, this summer, definitely this winter, maybe in the spring, when it's perfect. I took all those questions and those excuses and I trained myself to become a world-class mental contortionist working against my own best interests. I was the cerebral Cirque du Soleil of self-defeatism. I waged war on myself and I won! So I lost. I lost time, I lost momentum, I lost confidence, I gave up. But my great idea was not done with me. It fought back on my behalf. It kicked my ass into high gear. It made me stare down fear. It made me answer my own questions. What if they don't like it? So what? It won't be for everyone. That's okay. What if it's a terrible idea? What if it's a great idea? There's only one way to find out. What if it doesn't work? The world will keep turning. No one will die. But if it does work, well, what if they don't get it? Say it a different way. If that doesn't work, try again. If that doesn't work, keep going. What if they don't even notice? I'm sorry, am I doing this for someone else's benefit? And who the hell do I think I am? I am a hot shit, badass rock star for good. I kicked over the obstacles, I stomped out the excuses, and I got going. Greatness didn't let me off the hook. That's the thing about greatness. It requires a lot of fresh air and sunshine to thrive. And when I put it in a box and I hid it away, it got angry. It wasn't until I let it out that we both felt better. And when I kicked over those obstacles and I stomped out those excuses, an amazing thing happened. Everything fell into place. I decided and the path became clear. I talked to my friend Andrew. I said, Andy, I'm thinking about resurrecting carnival ninjas. What do you think? He said, it's about damn time. I never understood why you stopped. Later that same day, Lael calls. Shannara, she says, I'm hosting a SheSpeaks in May. The theme is Rebel Yell. I feel like you have something to say. I said, boy, do I ever. I know the path won't always be so clear. But I now know that it can be. So what have I learned? I learned to accept my gift. I learned to be brave enough to share it with the world. I learned fear will show up with a bouquet of questions, and it's okay because I got this. I learned I will build my own obstacle courses. I owned it, and then I let it go. I learned to stop waiting until it's perfect. I learned to stop waiting until I was ready. I learned to stop waiting for permission. I learned to stop waiting for an invitation. Perfection is a myth. I am ready. I do not need permission, and I am the only invitation I need. I learned to get going. Thank you.